in the cursed shirt. Jose's curse with Newcastle is banished. Harry Kane, 200th club goal in 350 games. Teams around us dropping points. We, ladies and gentlemen, are living lavish. Hello and welcome to another episode of Hollie's Hotspurs, and today I'll be talking about that 3-1 win against Newcastle away from home. If you are new to the channel, please remember to hit a like on this video, comment what you thought of the game below and hit that subscribe button. Now, before I even say the lineup, I would just like to say I'm not the biggest fan of Serge and his footballing abilities. What that man managed to do yesterday and come out and play against Newcastle after the horrible thing that happened to his brother the other day is remarkable. So big up Serge and mad respect for you. So obviously the lineup comes out, and to be fair, it's exactly the same formation as what we saw against Arsenal. So straight away I was feeling quite happy. Obviously we had Lloris in goal, Serge Aurier, Toby, Sanchez and Davies at the back line. Then we had this combination of Sissoko, Winks, Lo Celso and Lucas Moura, which I was really intrigued to see again. And obviously that two combo up front of Harry, Kane and Son. So the game kicks off, and to be honest, we had a few chances here and there, but nothing really to grab the attention of the goalkeeper because they kind of just go a bit wide or they're easy save. Newcastle are also having a run of the green when they had a few chances where we hadn't really defended the space very well, nor have we really picked out the man that the ball's gone to. But luckily for us, they didn't have their shooting boots on today because they just kept going wide. But the fun thing to see was that we were actually having the same intent we had against Arsenal in that first half against them. We actually wanted to drive forward with the ball and actually pick out some nice passes here and there. And that was rewarded because on the 26th minute, this goes and happens. Kane on the edge of the box manages to find Lo Celso in that more attacking role, who then picks out a lovely slip ball to Sonny, and Sonny only has to do one thing. He sees the keeper's eyes, slots it near post, boom, we are 1-0 up in front. And it feels really nice to have not conceded, but to actually have scored first. I think the really nice thing was this as well, where Heung-min Son puts his hands to the sky with Serge Aurier. It was a beautiful moment, really. I think it was showing respect to Serge Aurier's brother that has just unfortunately died, and I think that was just really symbolises Sonny's character and the way that the team are finally coming together and we're finding some sort of unison, which is also being shown in their footballing ability. So Sonny, that was really nice. But it's also nice to point out Lo Celso in that more forward position has actually managed to gain an assist here, so I think that was really good to see as well. Seeing him in that more attacking role rather than coming in from deep trying to play the ball forward, he's actually in the heart and the centre of things, and obviously gets that ball to Sonny. That link-up play is something we really want to see more often, and hopefully with Lo Celso playing in that more attacking role, that is something that will keep happening. The whole passage of play leading up to that game was so fluid, and I think there was more patches of this throughout the whole game. Like I said against Arsenal, it slowly was starting to tick, but this game I think it's finally got to that stage where this is something that's happening more and more often, which is finally great to see, because we all don't like watching games where it's like watching paint dry, so that was great. Then out of nowhere, a couple of minutes after, Sonny has another brilliant chance. I mean, he's so far out, I didn't even think he was going to take the strike on, but obviously with confidence so high at the moment, getting that goal first off, he has a shot, and my God, this flew like a rocket, man. Unfortunately for us, the keeper manages to save it, but it was a brilliant effort, especially from that far out. Here on the stroke of half time, Newcastle have a brilliant effort themselves. A ball is put into the box from quite far out deep on the wide. It floats into the box and is met by none other than Shelvey's head. He heads it goalwards, and luckily for us, it hits the post. I don't think Hugo Lloris really knew much about it. I don't think he would have been able to save it if it did go into the bottom corner. But luckily for us, it was a big let off, basically. If they were a bit more clinical, maybe we would have seen the half going in at 1-1. But luckily for us, we still managed to keep the lead. Break comes, and to be honest, it has been a great shift. I mean, like I said, I just think having Sissoko and Winks on the same pitch together, I think it's a great dynamic, and lots of people tend to compare Winks and Lo Celso at the minute at the fact that they both come in deep, they're both sort of the same player, but I think today we saw a different version of Lo Celso, the Lo Celso we've all kind of wanted to see, starting in that higher position up the pitch and managing to just put things together, which I think for the last couple of games we've kind of been missing. We all know he's got potential, and today he was really showing it. So, even though I praised the first half, in the second half, when we start, it goes a little bit meh. It's a bit unfortunate. To be fair, I can't really not knock down this goal because it was pretty sick. Lozano runs with the ball, drives at our defence. He runs into the box and I think someone makes a tackle. I think it's either Toby or Sanchez makes a tackle. It pings out, it gets to Sissoko. Sissoko really doesn't get rid of it very well and it goes out to the path of Matt Ritchie. Now Ritchie hits this with so much venom. Lloris ain't got a bloody chance. Man takes a touch, smashes it, far post. Lloris isn't going to get there. So unfortunately for us, 10 minutes into the second half, it is 1-1. To Newcastle, because to be fair, they had a few chances in the first half and just weren't clinical enough. As much as it pains me to say it, I think maybe that goal was slightly deserved. But ladies and gents, for the first time, we did not sit there and bury our heads in the sand, because this happens moments later. That reply is majestic. Ball is pinged to Stevie B. Now this cross, or this ball, is something I have wanted to see for a long while. It gives me visions of Eriksen back in the day when he could just pick out a pass for fun. It's got to be the number 23. I mean, I chose the number 2. Best people wear number 23. Anyway, this ball is pinged in and it reaches Harry Kane's head on a sixpence. All he's got to do is direct it goalwards. He ain't missing that one. What a brilliant effort. And straight away, we go back in front at 2-1. And I think that really shows our spirit at the minute. Like I said against Arsenal, I think Jose didn't change the team much because he wanted to grind out that win. I know Stevie B came onto the pitch, but he's made an impact as soon as he's come on, and that is marvellous and great to see. This marks Harry Kane's 200 club goal as well. And I'm just saying, he has done that in 350 games, which is the fastest anyone has done. It even beats the likes of Ronaldo, Sergio Aguero, even beating the likes of Thierry Henry. I had to get that in there, obviously, just to banter my Arsenal friends. So yeah, Harry Kane's got his 200 club goal. What a way to do it. I think the only real threat that Newcastle had that game was St. Maximin. He was a handful throughout the game, and obviously Ritchie with that goal too. On the 89th minute, Lamela comes on, our good little friend, who runs at everyone and Jinan. He manages to drive forward into the Newcastle's box. He has a shot. The goalkeeper makes a good save, but who's there to head it home on the rebound? Mr. Harry Kane. So once again, Harry Kane gets another goal. And I'd just like to point out, I think it was Mercer who said, oh, Harry Kane's not going to score any goals under Jose. Well, my friend, I'd zip that up and I'd take back what you said, my friend, because now he's scored another 2 in a game. We move. For once, I didn't want to jump out of a window. Much like the Arsenal game, I think the Arsenal game had moments where it kind of dropped off a bit, but I think this game we played with some high intensity to once. Okay, it's not to the best that it could be, but we're seeing signs of improvement every single game, and that's all I've wanted this whole time. I'd also like to point out Winks, who I said needs to step up his game. Every game he's played in or started in, we've gone unbeaten, so I think that's credit to him. One of our own once again. Plus, to all those people that were saying Jose out, I'd just like to remind you, since he took over in November, the man has managed to gain 41 points on the table. Now, if we're going to put that into since then, all the teams that have gained points, that puts us in 4th with the likes of Liverpool, City, United and Wolves. So I think that's credit to him. Okay, it might not be the best, the prettiest type of football, but I thought the Newcastle game today was entertaining. So that's a start. So I am always Jose in. I'm obviously not too happy about the board, but we'll leave that for another day. We're living lavish. We've got another 3 points on the board. I mean, I said the other day I thought European football was out the window. Is it time to be a bit more optimistic now? I don't know. Jose's had his time and all. We're slowly seeing results. So this is all I'm saying. Imagine when he gets in the players that he wants. Whether that will happen, obviously, because with this whole COVID thing. But just imagine when he actually gets some players under his belt that are his own. It's exciting times for once. Thanks again to everyone that has watched. Hopefully we can do the business next game and get another 3 points, because that would be fabulous. But if you are new to the channel, please remember to like the video, comment what you thought of the game below, and hit that subscribe button. Till next time, I shall see you soon, and I will wear this kit with pride again, because it is not cursed. See you later.